Okay, I'm doing another short 3-minute video on who creates the money. So what am I talking about? Well, in my research, I found that people say that the government creates the money, and another group says the money takes place in commercial banks, or they'll say the creation of money takes place in commercial banks. Who is correct? The people say the government creates the money, and another group and the internet search results say the creation of money takes place in commercial banks. Now, these two groups can't be both correct. So who is correct? Are they both correct? No. There's a confusing information. In a couple of minutes, I'll explain it to you. But I just want to show you something. Why do people say the creation of money takes place in commercial banks? Why do the internet search results show that the creation of money takes place in commercial banks? Now, this is the money. Obviously, these are Federal Reserve notes and coins. People say they're dollars, but they're not. They're Federal Reserve notes. But let's get back to the simple question here. This is only going to take you a few minutes. This is going to get you to think. I looked up the Coinage Act that determines what is to be used as money in the Coinage Act of 1965, Section 21, and states that money is Federal Reserve notes and coins. Right there, the law determines that's the money. Right there, that's the money. Okay, let's go back here. Why do these internet search results say the creation of money takes place in commercial banks when the commercial banks do not create the Federal Reserve notes and the coins? See, I'm trying to get you all to think and ask questions back to the media and your teachers and parents, investors, and explain this conflicting information as to why there are two views about the money. Now I'm going to go back to my search engine results here real quickly, and I'm going to show you this is the Coinage Act of 1965. It specifically states that the United States coins and currency Federal Reserve notes are the money. That's very simple. It's right there. Look that up. Now, let's go to the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. This is the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. That's a government agency. That creates the Federal Reserve notes. It's very simple right there about the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. It creates the Federal Reserve notes. BEP. Okay, that creates the Federal Reserve notes. Now we're going to go over to the Mint. This is the United States Mint. The Mint creates the coins. So the people are correct, right? The United States Mint. They create the coins. Okay, now I'm gonna give you a search engine result, and I want you to do a search on who creates the money. It's right here. Who creates the money? What it comes up with is this conflicting. It says money is created by the central banks and commercial banks. Now, how can they say that when you and the government's law state that the money, this stuff is the money, is created by the Federal Reserve Bureau of Printing and Engraving, which I showed you right here, and the U.S. Mint makes the coins. So why does the search engine results tell you that the banks create the money? This is just to get you to think, and I'm going to show you what's going on. But it's right there. You can list it in who creates the money. They keep saying the banks create the money. Most of the money in the economy is created by the banks. Now, this is trying to get you to think. That way we can ask questions and find out the truth about money in our society. And that's it for that one.